30th. Oh my God, we reached the day 30th. Look at that. Wonderful. I'm so happy to see that. And today is a day when we are going to do meditation and going to listen a wonderful topic from Pari ma'am. The topic is energy tools. So, dear friends, now everyone, just relax your whole body and forget all your tensions, your worries, your past, your future, your work, whatever. Just forget it, everything. And just settle down in these moments. Now clasp your hands together so you keep your energy with you and cross your legs and just sit down in that relaxed position. Remove your glasses if possible and close your beautiful eyes. And just aware of your incoming and outgoing breath. Settle down. This is your time, dear friends. Go deeper as deeper. You're absolutely right, my friend. Take a deep breath. you to absorb cosmic energy. I give you a layer of breath and every cell of your body. Bringing you as deep as possible. Your breath. Your incoming and outgoing breath. Your breath. guide you into stillness and clarity. Try to sink and comfort here. Stay with your breath. Dear friends, now slowly come back to your present moment. Okay, dear friends, now slowly come back to your physical body. And now open your hands, put them on your beautiful eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And now slowly come back. Open your eyes. And thank you so much for joining this wonderful meditation. You can drink some water. And now let's clap for this wonderful time, wonderful meditation today. Thank you so much. And now we invite Pari ma'am for a wonderful topic today, energy tools. Welcome, ma'am. And over to you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, thank you. It was a beautiful meditation. Um, can you all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let me make sure. Mm, okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that beautiful meditation. Oops. It was amazing.
Thank you.
And welcome everyone. Welcome to this Reinvent Yourself. So happy to be with you all again today. Today was a busy day for me. I was just coming out of another session, an intention meditation for the World Meditation Day organized by Omega Pyramid. By the way, let me introduce you to Omega Pyramid before I continue on this topic. Um, we have Omega Pyramid. Omega Pyramid is the mega pyramid that is coming up in Dallas, Texas. So it is the US headquarters of PSSM, the US headquarters of PSSM coming up in Dallas, Texas. And the Omega, and the so it's like a 90-acre land. Okay, it's a 90-acre land that has been acquired. We have it, and in that they are building a 40-acre for the pyramid and the community, and the other 45 is for the community living. So people can go buy lands and then build houses if they want to live closer to a pyramid. Anytime historically we have seen, whenever there's a pyramid that comes up, the area around it immediately, the real estate goes up, by the way. So in any case, I'm just again putting it out there, when the pyramid, not if, when the pyramid comes in California, do not wait to invest in it, because the prices go high. We have seen this historically. In every area we have pyramids around. Things shift. So it's a huge, also as an investment thing, it's a huge opportunity to invest, get some land, get some, build some Airbnbs or whatever that you want to, because a lot of people will come and stay here. So I wish I was there. My son stays in Texas. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be here one day, Sneha, and we'll meet here in Texas, in Omega Land. And so Omega is this beautiful campus. I've been there. The energy is out of the world. Very high energy in there. We've done the Bhumi Puja, that is the land ceremony there. So soon we are going to have a smaller pyramid called Alpha Pyramid over there, where we could do some conferences, something like that. That is coming up. So which is very exciting. So I can't wait for us to have a pyramid in California. Definitely we're going to have one in Mount Shasta for sure. One in the Northern California, one in the Southern California. So everybody has their own pyramids and everybody is having their own events, workshops. I can't wait to have Suma ma'am lead her crystal session in one of this pyramid conferences. I can't wait to see that happening. Having yoga, crystal sessions, energy work, meditation, of course, a lot of wisdom sharings. It will be a platform for all masters to come and share. And it's going to be amazing. That's happening. We are setting that intention today, right now, right here, that it is happening. It is happening, and it already happened. And today we're going to be diving in to the, and also we have Kiran and all from Australia, guys. I am not forgetting you. We will have in Australia too. It is happening everywhere, and I'll be in Australia next year, December. Okay, so I'll be there. We'll have a mega event there. I'll be traveling all through Australia, and I would love to see you there, host there, organize things. And we it's happening. A lot of stuff is happening. So guys, be ready and travel with me. Pack your bags, and you and Suma ma'am, you're going to travel with me everywhere. We'll travel the world. We'll go to Korea. We'll go to Japan. We'll go everywhere together to teach meditation, to spread the awareness of compassion every single corner of the world. So Shashi says, I'm going with you. Yes, 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 yes. So I'm taking everybody with me. I won't go alone because I don't want to go alone. I want to take everyone with me and go wherever I go. So this Fiona is saying exciting. She's already coming to Australia. So this lady is like another level only, another dimension. She's from I don't know which planet, maybe Jupiter or something, which is huge. So you are here with us, and we're doing this, guys. So exciting, right? It's already giving us so much energy that this is happening. This is going to be our future. If you're stuck in some 9 to 5 jobs, you won't be stuck there for long. It's going to shift. Everything is going to shift. Amisha says Kiran is my sister, so I'm definite. Oh, okay. So now we know the connections. Amisha's sister is in Australia. Wonderful. That is one country I want to go, but I don't. The country has not called me yet, so I haven't been on that land yet. So I'm waiting for the invitation from Australia, from New Zealand. We have a lot of masters there, by the way. So I can't wait to step there, and we will do a lot. But remember, again, I want to set a reminder: December 21st, World Meditation Day. Remember that. No, I'm going to remind every single day now, from now onwards. We're going to be meditating Pacific Standard Time, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Indian Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. 1 hour global sync meditation. This has to be in there now that we're going to be doing together. So I have to, Fiona, one day, you know what? We'll have to hear all your military stories. Second, I want you to introduce me to your military friends so we can introduce meditation to them. This is something that I've done in DC when I was living there. I went to a wounded warrior department in Fort Belvoir, and we have taught. And I have to be honest, I was very nervous stepping in there because the uniforms, it's very intimidating to just step in there, and we're talking meditation. So I was very nervous, but I was like, I had a partner with me. Her name is Itasha. She was a trainer for the guns, revolvers, she was training them there. So I went with her, and I'm telling you, it was so amazing to teach them. Yes, sure, absolutely. Unmute yourself. It was
Okay.
so amazing that they have received with open, like they were so open. They were such full heart, and I loved doing meditation with them. So yeah, please share, Fiona.
Okay, I'm only going to do a couple minutes just because I could talk forever. I've been out of the military since 2002. I don't know any active people other than one person. His name is
Okay.
Shubham. He actually just joined the Navy this year. He's going to be a submariner, and he is a Hare Krishna. Like, he grew up Hare Krishna, so he's very already. But that would be our only tie-in for that. However, I've gone to a lot of those events, so up on my wall, on my vision wall. We all know about my vision wall, right? So let me turn my camera around and I can show you the few things that I've done. Here. So this one program's called No Barriers. And you see here, this is my photo. They took me up here to the mountains in Colorado. And then this was another one in Maryland. It was something that's called War Horse or something like that. They took me up there. So we could make our own veterans program. We don't need another program. We could just get sponsors and bring meditation just as our own thing. And then I did this with something like a second line in New Orleans. So yeah, we can make our own thing. We don't have to tie in with somebody. You could technically, let me turn this back around. You could technically link in with the VA or something, but we don't need to do that. These other companies are their own companies that say, okay, you're a veteran, we'll sponsor you to come. So if we have a pyramid in Mount Shasta, we could say this is going to be the Veterans Weekend. It could literally be Veterans Weekend, which is November 11th.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
yeah. So you could do say we're going to do a mega meditation for veterans and their families or active duty, whatever, and they can
That's a
just come.
great
We
idea.
don't have to. We don't need to get somebody else. We can do our own thing.
That's a great idea. You know what? We'll do that next year for sure. A
Right.
veterans ceremony. I want to show you the pictures. I want to share with you. I'm like kind of
Okay.
excited to show you since you're from there. This is the Fort Belvoir where we went to the Wounded Warriors
Mhm.
session. They didn't allow me to take pictures of their
Right.
faces directly while they were meditating of
Yeah.
everyone. Only certain people I could take, but they were so amazing. Like you can see there, like we had pyramids, we had crystal bowls, we had essential oils. They loved everything. They actually were telling me, we know about pyramids, the government knows about pyramids. I'm like, what? Yeah, we all know. We know everything about this. We know about sound healing, we know about frequencies. So I didn't have to actually teach anything that that we talk about here, because they know all of that stuff. And they freely talked about emotions. They talked about how they felt rejected. I was really kind of surprised to hear all of that. And I thought they would not share such things because they want to act stronger, but they weren't. Like this was Itasha, who was the teacher, and she, along with her, I went in, and this guy was the guy who got us into that. You know what I did was, it was so pretty crazy. All she had was clearance to enter the site, the military site. Okay, so she took me as a guest. We went to each department, spoke to the HR. Hey, we are here, we want to teach meditation, do you have any opportunity? We were like cold calling physically, going to each department and doing cold calling, like saying that, hey, we are here because we just got entry. That's what we did, and we got an opportunity in kind of sharing the meditation there. It was so cool, so cool. Okay, that's my daughter now. I'm gonna stop sharing. So that was pretty amazing, and I really really miss doing that. So I would love. We should probably just, yeah, if we can get to a base and get in, rest, I'll just go talk to, I'll just go talk and say, hey, we are here to teach meditation, how can you help us? So that was pretty exciting. So thank you. Oh, you can unmute. Okay, let me. Yeah.
Don't have my. Hold on. I gotta switch screens.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. I don't have the ID right now, but when I had Aaliyah, I had to call around and do a bunch of stuff because I still have TRICARE and all that. They told me
Yeah.
just to come down anytime to the local base, which is in Tracy's, like 20 minutes away. They have me still in the system. Once you're in the system, you're in the system for life. So they
Okay.
said, yeah, you can come replace your ID, because I just lost it a long time ago. So we can go on any base we really want to, as long as we're not trying to go into like any like secure areas. I just
Mhm.
have to have whatever car
Mhm.
inspected. It's not, I don't think it's a huge, I haven't been on a base in a really long time, but I doubt it's anything very different. But no, even some of the stuff is on here, and like I know, like if I want to do DoorDash, it's the same thing. They don't really do a lot. You just show your
Yeah.
ID. They run like a little mirror underneath the car, and then they ask for
Yeah.
your insurance information. It's so simple. You probably, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's not
Mhm.
like this huge complicated thing, but
Yeah.
with the VA, you don't even have to do that. I could just every veterans administration is required to teach yoga. That's part of the thing. We are
Right.
supposed to know about our emotional intelligence, is what they call it. They give us classes all the time. They probably do the same thing in the military now, because, and I just literally cut something out today that says your mental health and your physical health is linked, and put it up there because they know that now. If they
Yeah.
keep their soldiers and their people emotionally and well, they're going to be more physically well. So they know all of that.
Yeah.
And I know that they now promote and allow people to be vegetarians. They did not at the time when I was in, because they
Okay.
have people that are Hindu, and they in all of that kinds of, they let the Sikhs now have their own turbans. They've issued that. So it's grown a lot since I've been out 20 years. Can you believe it? 20 years. So we could do all kinds of stuff. They're very like, they understand that wellness is what keeps their personnel strong.
Yeah.
So it's not a far cry when you said, yeah, they know about pyramids. I don't know what they know now because we didn't talk about that stuff back then. But
Right.
they know about energy and they know about these things. And now they sounds like they've opened it up so everybody knows.
Right.
um,
Absolutely.
so it's not a far-fetched thing for people. People a lot of times think that, uh, people in uniform are, so straight and narrow.
Yeah.
They're just the same as anybody else. They got the same
Right.
problems and the same concerns as anything else. Their parents,
Right.
their sons, their daughters, like all of that. They just happen to wear a uniform. So,
Right.
but even like along that line, we can get in if somebody knows anybody about police officers. Anybody that has a really high stress job, police officers, doctors, nurses, paramedics, they need this
Yeah.
more than anything.
Absolutely. They need this more than anything. I remember talking to a customs officer, border patrol department officer, and he was saying, you know what, Pari, for us, stress is seeing people die at the border while they're trying to cross the border, leaving their families, dying alone. We see that every day. And what they do is officers go back home, hit their wives. He was saying that. Drink alcohol, hit their wives. And this is happening.
And that's
And
how I
that is
grew up.
stress for us.
My
Mhm.
dad was in the military. He did not know how to handle things. So
Yeah.
they have changed a lot. He was very abusive to us. Anything you could think of, I went through. That's why at 16, I found Kundalini Yoga and I found these things as a means of controlling my environment because it's the only control I had in my environment. So, when we're ready to, so just, yeah, I hear you. It's hard, but that's what happens. And it's sad to see that it's still happening because, yes, the military might have learned, but these other uniformed personnels don't know.
Hmm. Yeah.
And even one of my quote favorite shows is all about that. It's called Nurse Jackie. And it's all about the people that are into drugs and they do all these things because they don't have a way to cope.
Yeah.
They don't have. So that's where our outreach could definitely get to. Somebody else does something with prisons, don't they? There's somebody that does prison work with meditation. That was
Absolutely.
over the
Yeah.
weekend, right?
Yeah. I mean, yes, prison. Yes, I mean, in India, they do a lot of work with the prisoners. That's something that we need to do over here too, is go to
Yeah.
the prisoners, go to the fire stations,
Mhm.
departments, everywhere that we can. And this is a work that we all have to, like, there's not enough of us to do. Like, we have so much out there to reach
Yeah.
out to get to people. So yes.
And I even noticed that on my train ride from Stockton to all the way down. It was a train and a bus. There was a guy that you can tell he had just got out of jail. He had the little bag with all the little stuff in it. And his
Mhm.
energy was so different from the moment we got on in Stockton till when we got to LA. It was like he could get out of that mode. Oh. And it was like night and day.
Yeah.
And it was just like, he ended up sitting behind him on the bus. And he was like a little kid. He saw his house, he saw everything. Oh, sweetie, come here. He wants to say hi. She's like,
Right. Okay, got muted
sorry,
again.
hold on. Okay, did you get it? Okay. You would never expect that, so quote unquote. And he actually helped me with the baby seat on the bus. And he was like, "Are you okay? Do you need anything?" And it was like, this was one of those, like, he's Hispanic. They call him like a cholo or something like that, I think was the word. It's like a hardened, tough gangster looking dude. Tattoos. can't judge people. That was like, and I had the same thing on the way back up. I had a lady and she was trying to have an argument with me on the train. She wanted to sit in this one area and we were supposed to share it. And she was like, well, I don't want to sit with you and all this stuff. And she kept throwing anger at me. And I just said, you know what? We're both going the same area. Why don't you just do what you need to do and I'll do what I need to do and enjoy your ride. Like,
Yeah.
I think we were on, yeah, I was on the meditation because it was around 6 o'clock. I was on with everyone there. I just focused on it. And I still think about her. I still send her, she's going through something, whatever it is, but she lives in my city. She lives here. So I'm like, these are the people that I live around. That's why I said I wanted to start a Spanish one, but I don't know enough Spanish. So I'm going to link up with Marcel. So all these things, I just need to become aware of what am I surrounded with? Where do I need to put my energy? So
I mean, I have to tell this to everyone that once you start meditating, once you get onto the path, people think that you will become more zen, more calm, but it's the other way around. You actually cannot tolerate a lot of things. You actually get angry for a lot of things. So it's the other way around. It's not you'll be calm, rainbows, universe, pigs flying everywhere, love and light. No, it is going to be very, very, very frustrating. Tolerance level of high anger, all of this will be part of it. And I can see Fiona going through all of that. Thank you, Fiona, for sharing. Let's begin our class, and we have half an hour. I want to make sure today we end quickly. I'm just a bit hungry today, so I want to go have my dinner. So that was a great conversation. Thank you for here. Let me start sharing today's presentation, energy tools. Very exciting. This is one of my favorite fun classes, and also that gets you just a perspective. Kavita is saying you start releasing your suppressed emotions. Yep, there's no suppressing once you get into this line, only expressing. Because you know at this point when you suppress things, it only becomes toxic. So whatever it is, it's out there. It's out there, not inside, out there. So yes, I shout a lot. My kids know that. My husband definitely knows that. And yeah. And but at the same time, it's always out there. There's nothing inside. There's no holding up. There is no pretense. There is no masking. Everything is, it's transparent. So let's begin the session. Energy tools. I'm sure here many of you, like Suma ma'am, I know she does crystal healing, energy work. There's so many people have tried, I mean, get into pranic healing, or any of that sort. If you have tried, then you have done energy work. By the way, just as talking is energy work, is energy exchange, just as connecting, a mother and a child have energy exchange when they hug each other. That is energy work. Why does a child feel protected and comforted? Is that there is this energy exchange happening all the time around us. So the cause of the disease in the body is ever the mind dissipating its energy. A haphazard mind, a jungle like mind, a low energy mind is the actual source of all disease. For any disease, mental, physical, emotional, the main root is the mind. If the mind is not properly channeling the energy, it is dissipating its energy in the form of thoughts, beliefs, thinking patterns, the wrong thinking patterns, because that drives your actions, your words, your activities. That is the source of all. When you do not have the right control in mind, right, when you have the scattered mind, it is the source of all diseases in our life. So 40-day reinvent is created to master our mind. Only when we master our mind, we master our life. So this whole 40 days is created to master your mind. At the wheel, whatever happens around, the lady is shouting in the bus, the baby is crying, but yet you are calm. Samira was talking to me. She was saying, I picked up Fiona in the bus station or the train station, and the baby was crying and crying and crying. I was getting nervous, but Fiona didn't was very calm. She didn't say anything. She was so calm. She was telling me the story. That is the power, and I could totally relate to her, because when my baby was crying, I was the same thing. I was like, calm. That is the power of meditation, that when we are able to be in that state, because there will be chaos around you, there will be confusion around you, but how do you stay stable is what this 40 days is about. So if that is what we are mastering, the art of being calm. um Again, let me remind you this statement. We are talking about energy tools. So everything is frequency, energy, and vibration. That is what Nikola Tesla talked about. You can walk. It's okay. That is what Nikola Tesla talked about. So again, just a reminder of what he said. Vibrational tools. When we bring these tools, I'll talk about what those tools are. But tools first. Let's talk about tools. Anything. What is a tool? Anything that makes the same, where we that allows to do the same amount of work in a much lesser time and more efficiently, is a tool. The mouse is a tool, the keyboard is a tool, the monitor right now here, the webcam, the mic, everything, these are tools that are enhancing the work and lessening the time for making it happen. So in the same way, we have spiritual tools, energy tools, that actually take our intention, whatever intention that we want, amplify that and make it happen with a less amount of time. So the vibration, the frequency is bringing those vibrations. So energy tools are excellent to have, to work with. We all must work with them, and it brings alignment in our consciousness. What we say, what we are speaking, it creates that space for us to not have distractions, to not have scattered thoughts, to not have that uh, fog in our mind, having that clarity. So when we bring these tools, it is natural as a process. As you get into this process, into this path, it is a natural process. You get into more natural stuff. You start eating more organic stuff, more healthy stuff. This is a very natural process that happens as you get onto this path. And this is like a radio station. You tune into this vibrational medicine. One of the greatest books, again, I want to share, Vibrational Medicine by Richard Gerber. This is our textbook for our crystal course, by the way. Yesterday also I shared. When you read this book, you'll understand there's a chapter everything on crystals. When you understand that, that is the basis of understanding the science. So when we work with these tools, we start tuning our vibrations, just like this. When I do this, our vibrations starts getting tuned. They start getting harmonized just by this. This is a harmonizing sound. So let's talk about the ancient technologies. There are so many technologies. I'm going to just name a few. We can do like a whole workshop on this. Chinese medicine, acupuncture. If you have done acupuncture, you know what I'm talking about. It is the needles that they put on the energy centers. And this medicine is older than the Western medicine. How did, thousands of years older, how did they know exact meridians? How are they traveling? The whole blueprint of it. And they know exactly where to put. How did they get this information? From where? Ayurveda. How did the Ayurveda get information of, it's not just what to eat, what not to eat, what to eat, what not to eat, when to eat, when not to eat, even the timings in Ayurveda. There are so many yogas, what positions, what asanas, which asana when to do. And all of this information, how did they get it so precisely? That too, so precisely. There is kapha, vata, pitta, all of these things, these sciences. How did they come up with all of these things before Western medicine ever even talked about it? So that is very interesting. Like this plant medicine, there are conferences happening all the time on plant medicine, on psychedelics, everywhere, on how these plants are actually medicinal, that you don't need drugs. You can actually utilize all of these things. Tai Chi, yoga, I mean, we can go on and on. These are some ancient technologies that were there for thousands of years, and we are just now discovering, learning more about them. There's one thing called chroma if you have heard. Chroma is light therapy, where light actually heals corresponding to your chakra colors. If you are Deepak Chopra, or even the guy DNA Ray Chandran, who wrote the book DNA of the Spirit, I met him, and one thing he used to say, even in the book he has written, if anybody is feeling depressed, eat more of orange stuff, yellow stuff. Orange yellow brings the light, that vibrancy. Carnelian, crystal carnelian brings vibrancy. So if you're eating every day, if you eat oranges, papaya, all of these fruits, you are very happy, you will be very happy. So that color kind of shifts the energies. Having yellow paint in the house, so this is chroma. Even in marketing, psychology, they use the colors to attract people's attention. So this is a very known science. Everybody utilizes it, we utilize it, I utilize it. I know that which color gives me confidence. If I'm feeling less in confidence, I start wearing blue is throat chakra, so it kind of gives that confidence. So knowing what color to wear, when to wear, is also another whole science to feel confident, to create that impact. It's all about influence, persuasion, influence with integrity. I did a whole class on that, how to influence with integrity. Herbs, I mean, people from India know about this herbs, that herbs have very, very high medicinal properties. We put herbs in our cooking, but not many cultures know about this. For example, if you have cooked biryani ever in your life, I don't know how to cook biryani, I'm still learning. um, you put star anise, star anise, which is like, gives a nice khushbu, nice smell. That is actually used in the again, I call myself as a witch. We use it a lot in banishing negative energy, removing gossiping, backbiting. If anybody is backbiting you, then we use that to protect, to create a shield. Star anise. So there are different herbs. Black pepper, take away negativity. So there are a lot of these herbs that can be utilized with the intention. Of course, it needs to, not just putting it, but when you do it with intention, that's when everything shifts. So even in cooking, when you put sage, thyme, oregano, all of these herbs, beautiful, amazing herbs, with intention, with connecting to them, with heart, and you put them in the cooking, you actually bring all those medicinal properties, all that prana, along with nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. Otherwise, you will bring the nutrients and vitamins, but not the prana, not the intention, not the medicinal values, the energetic values. So even, we talked about this in Hindi a lot. Microwave food kills prana. So 10 years back, I stopped using microwave. I know it is tough. But my father always used to tell me, no microwave food, no microwave food. I used to be like, oh God, I have to heat up on pan for him now. Oh, I never used to understand why he would say that. I would always question, no, why are you doing that? Everybody uses that. What is wrong in it? But until I realized that that is one of the most damaging thing we could do to ourselves, to our family. And I did that. When my son was born, I did that. I took a bottle, plastic bottle, put my milk in it, and I heated, put directly that in the microwave. And I microwaved the plastic bottle and I fed him that. I know I did that, but I didn't know then. So it's okay if you have done it, but what I'm trying to say is that is something, and especially when you heat up plastic, although it says microwave safe, it is not really safe. It emanates chemicals, and you're eating that chemicals, you're giving the food that. And after that, I did a lot of bio, I'm gonna show you what I did to reverse all the effects. So herbs are great. Flower essence is one of my favorite flower essence. I love doTERRA, by the way. If anybody wants, I am also a wellness practitioner in that, although I don't do much in that, but I do. Sorry, this is wild orange, again great for second chakra. One of my favorite blends for meditation is 2 drops of frankincense, 2 drops of lavender. That is always I'm diffusing that. Whenever I have a session, 20 minutes before, I'm diffusing 2 drops of frankincense, 2 drops of lavender. Anyone that walk in, immediately it calms your nervous system. You're in the zone, in the mood to get into meditation. So these are all tools that you're coming in traffic, you're coming from a bad day, whatever happened at work. When you bring these tools, it completely shifts the nervous system, calms your sympathetic nervous system, and activates that sense of calmness, where you are now giving yourself permission to sit, calm down, and meditate. So flower essences are beautiful even to drink. If you know Bach essences, Bach flower essences, really amazing for any ailment, whether it is physical, emotional, spiritual. People do a lot of prescriptions. I used to do that. So for one ailment, give a prescription on which flower essence, which herb to go with, which music note, which color therapy. So all of this bringing together is vibrational layering. So another thing, of course, we talked about sound therapy. Just take this bowl, go all over the house, do this. The whole house will be cleansed, retuned. The energy will be retuned, especially the bedrooms and the beds. Because we sleep, sometimes we go to bed feeling sad, crying to bed, for whatever reason. And that energy, if we do not clear the energy, it stays stagnant, especially near the bed area. So we must always clear the beds, under the bed, over the bed, either with a smoke or with a sound. Always the house must be cleansed, so that the energies that do not serve us leave our house, leave our space, and we create that elevated energy around. So the sound therapy and smoke is one of my, both are my favorites. Always I'm like kind of smoke, the smoke is running everywhere in the house. And it's now the whole family is used to that. When I bring the sage on, and they'll be sitting, and I'm like going around them, they just enjoy that. So this is part of my routine. And the biofeedback. So biofeedback are these technologies, or mostly originated from Germany, where you can actually connect to frequencies of an individual through their DNA, through their picture or hair, or what, you can put that and connect. You can see the blockages, whether it is the energetic or physical or mental or emotional or chakra or meridian, so many different programs, and you can balance it, balance that. And it is so, I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite ways. This is how I learned one of the technology called SC5 in 2012, and since then I've been using that to balance any kind of um, problems in the body, in the environment, also in the environment. So when my kids had vaccinations, I actually worked on this program to reverse all the effects. So I would do every single day, because I had to get vaccinations, because they wouldn't take them into school if I don't have it. So I had to like go through, run these programs to reverse all the effects that does not serve, and take only what serves. That is something that I was doing continuous. And even moving here, California, where to move, I had that energy. I had the right energy tell me, okay, this is the place for you to go. And that's how I came here to Southern California. So these are great tools when but you need to be with the right practitioner. Like any practitioner, when a doctor practices medicine, that's when he's in the field, he's understanding, he's in tune. So in the same way, a person who is practicing this every single day is in tune with that energies, is in tune with understanding, because, and also they have to be very grounded in the present, not somewhere past and future, because when you're there, you're not really practicing this. So there's a lot of maintenance work if you want to become a practitioner. Meditation every single day, taking care of diet, no garlic in food, because when you eat garlic in food, you create mental fog, you won't have clarity. So you can't sense the energies properly. So having the right food, sattvic food, is very essential for a practitioner. So these are all job requirements to be this. So if you're a model, your job requirement is you have to exercise, you have to look good. In the same way, for a practitioner, the job requirement is taking care of the food habits, making sure you meditate every day, and be in the practice of practicing every single day. So this is biofeedback. There are many healing. One of my friends who lives in Bay Area, Neeraj, he does healing. In fact, he actually take clients also. If anybody is interested and would like to work on any kind of things, I would highly recommend him. Neeraj from Bay Area. Probably Shashi ma'am knows him. Another one, of course, is crystals. Crystals are great tools, amplifiers that take our intention, sense to the universe, and really create that, hold that space for your manifestation, for your desires, for your consciousness. Having crystals everywhere in the house would be a great way to elevate. And of course, when you have them, they're your friends. You have to keep the clean house, maintain that, talk to them like you would do with a plant. Sacred geometry, another great way to connect, to elevate. Having sacred geometries, pictures, working with them kind of creates that frequencies in every room. um, and um, and of course, energy work, Reiki, pranic healing, all of these. But I must tell you, all of these are great, amazing, but the most essential thing is being connected to your source. You have to be connected to your source through meditation. If there is no meditation, there is no point in doing all of these things, because you're not connected to the infinite energy. Then you'll be dependent on each other to take energy, and you become an energy vampire. That is not where you want to be. You have to meditate every single day, be connected to the source, because these crystals are not the ones that give us power. We power the crystals. We are the ones, the core energy. So only when you meditate, only when you are in these tools. Pyramids are tools. By the way, this pyramid is, if you see this pyramid and this pyramid are different. This is the Giza pyramid, and this is the Russian pyramid. This is the Russian pyramid. So these are two different pyramids. And tomorrow we'll have Master Manoj, who actually has done a lot of research on pyramids, coming and sharing with us about the pyramids. So if any questions are there on that, I'll share the day after. So this is again a Russian pyramid. It has a steep angle, not just like Giza. It has different effects, different frequencies. So these are all tools. Based on your intention, based on what you want to attract, you activate those tools and create vibrational layering. That means if you want to work on your confidence, second chakra, third chakra, bring golden color. If you see my website, paripatri.com, very intentional. Go and check out the colors on that website. Gold, green, and blue. Green is for abundance, gold is for abundance, blue is communication, clarity. So very specifically, I have chosen those colors on the website. So being mindful about what you put out there, what you communicate, because remember guys, your energy speaks before your words are out. People can sense your energy. So focusing on who we are, what we speak, our energy is the prime most thing before your word also comes out. So vibrational layering is a great way if you're working on confidence, bringing say citrine, sunstone as crystals, wild orange, all of these essential oils coming together, having the right tone, the third chakra tone, musical tone, activating that, meditating, doing a crystal grid. You can even do a crystal grid right on your stomach. So there's so many things that you could do to activate one intention and work on it, working on love, on romance, on passion, purpose, spiritual awakening, third eye activation, kundalini, working with extra dimensionals. There are so many, whatever you want intention, you could utilize, you could bring these tools into your life and activate them. Again, bottom point is, you have to be in the now moment, not in the past, not in the future. Be grounded, connected to the earth. You are not a healer. And the ego, when the moment the ego comes, it's gone. You lost the game. Being in the no ego point, that I am doing everything, I am a great master, when that I am comes in, you lost it. So being in the no ego point, law of non-interference, not interfering with anybody. When you have certain gifts, or you're working on this, you want to help everyone around you. That comes in, you see anyone in problem, you have this urge to help them, but that is interfering if they don't want it. So you have to sometimes let people suffer, because they're choosing it. You can't interfere in that. Let them suffer. When the time comes, they'll come back. So don't have, even if you have the urge to go fix people, correct people, that is not your job. You're not here to do that. So no interference, no ego point, grounding, being in the now moment. This is the protocol of being a practitioner. This is like a 4-point protocol for all of us. And again, go back and go to pssmovement.org and check out the 18 principles. If you're new here, check them out. You'll see what everything that we've discussed in the past 30 days. It's been 30 days, guys. You will see what I'm talking about. And this is just a quick chart from the book Vibrational Medicine. You can go refer back there. There are 7 bodies for us. The homeopathy medicine goes up to the etheric body, okay, etheric level. Then comes the gem elixirs, the crystal essences that go until the mental body. The highest that goes is the flower essences. So when you work with flowers, even just taking a flower and just smelling with intention, appreciating with intention, elevates your frequency. How often do we do that? Go to a plant, just look at a flower and just appreciate, and with gratitude, and just smell it, take the essence. Your frequency will rise like a battery getting charged. That is the power of flower essences. So whenever you get a chance, definitely do not miss to do that. That is the direct way to connect to the source energy. Hugging a tree, smelling a flower, that smell, that connection, that heart connection elevates everything. So again, a multi-dimensional model of healing. These are the different bodies: physical body, etheric, astral, mental, causal, supracausal. There are many different. So physical healing happen only in, the Western medicine works only on the physical body, but there are many deep levels of healing that happens, that we do not think about, that we ignore. And that is what spiritual healing is all about. That is what meditation is doing, is going into these deeper levels, subtle bodies. These are called subtle bodies that we go into and start healing. And also, as you enter this path, it happens so automatically that you start getting into the right kind of living, getting away from all animal based products, using all natural products, or even on your skin, no using chemicals, using the natural products, wearing natural products, being more conscious about what you are doing, your environment, because any chemical has a frequency which distorts your frequency. So I know this is like we just can't stop everything, but there is this gradual progression towards that path. I don't use chemicals to clean my countertop. I create my own countertop cleaner, my own body scrub, my own candles. Like this is the candle I was just showing the other day. This is like a candle with black tourmaline and crystals and herbs, which I created for my own ceremony, for new moon ceremony, by the way. So you could create with your own natural elements, with essential oils, with things, and you can give that as gifts also. They're not very difficult also to make, very easy once you put your mind into it, once you have. And you can save a lot of money. Let me tell you that you can save a lot of money. So this is again a health for your whole family, for your house. You have a high vibrational house, you keep your bodies very again at a higher level, eat properly, and yeah. So thank you so much, guys. This is Energy Tools, finished right on time. I wanted to make sure that we finish by 7:30 today. Again, this is a fun class, a great class to start getting into. Think about your lifestyle. This is a lifestyle. This completely transforms the way you live. Your standard of living, your quality of living shifts, rises. So it's a whole different like a rabbit hole. Once you start getting into it, it's exciting. And thank you very much. Thank you guys for joining in. Tomorrow we'll have Master Manoj come and talk about pyramid energy. Thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you very ma'am. Thank you all dear friends. Such a wonderful session, so much knowledge, so much wisdom today. And I just wanted to add, Pari ma'am, you have given one candle. You brought it here when
Mhm.
you came here.
Yes, I did.
Oh my God. It is so beautiful. Even the smell is, I do not know what did you put there magic inside, but it is little remaining there. And I'm
I'll
using
make
that.
more for you, especially
Oh,
for you. I'll make more.
oh, so sweet. And Khushi is like grabbing. No, Mama, this is for me, Pari ma'am gave me this one. So she's also using that. Thank you so much for that. And yes, it is wonderful advice and beautiful. And thank you so much. Gratitude to you because you have given that knowledge which one we can live more healthier and happier life. And we can remove chemical from our life if we will go towards to more in a natural products which is you were describing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, guys, normally I do make candles. If you have any special occasion, you want something from me, let me know. Maybe I'll be inspired to make more. So let me know, and I would love to support you in your healing journey. Thank you again. All
Thank
right,
you.
guys, we'll see you tomorrow.